So well, my friends, here we go again. Same day, the training at the park. Now I still go on, but next video. We are at the tower, you know. Now we will move up to the tower. I'm almost arrived, you know. I travel now with bicycle almost a half an hour. And now a little bit walking, you know, and that is all enough. The park training, the stair training, then to travel with bicycle, 30 minutes here. Then another 45 because I always check up the streetball courts, what is going on. That I see a lot of things always, you know, how many people, where, whatever, what level. And now we have to move up the 160 something stairs, you know. That is really enough for the first time after 3 weeks. Now we have arrived. The tower, you will know it. But to go up is always a little bit to the pump, you know. So here we have arrived. You see it, the stairs. The longest stairs in down, our tower. Complete our other motivation now, you know. Welcome to the lowest quality of streetball channels. Now with a scratched GoPro, the lens is scratched. I have to check it out at home at my monitor. And yeah. But the motivation is so high and the motivation overcomes all other things. And now I have recommendations for you, for streetballers. But when we are up at our nice tower, you know. And you know my goal. When you stay here and you think to crawl all down one day, that is almost impossible, you know. But we have to go up the long stairs, yeah. And when we are on there, at our base, at our headquarters, then I will give you recommendations which I think are really great for streetballers. So, we see us on there. So, up and down, up and down. You can remember it? But it was brutal, you know, with Rihanna is waiting on, you know. I feel so other now. Because normally I run up those stairs, you know. The last time, oh, it was heavy to walk up, you know. So, see us on there. So, we have arrived at our base. The platform with the world famous view, but all people will know already that often we are here. They are building something on there, and there is water, and you see that? And the birds come here to make a shower, you know, I have watched this. So the scratch, I see it, it's brutal, but I don't know how it works out. So, a little update, why lowest quality. I will say I have told a lot in the last parts, you know, what happened. But another thing, for example, which many people who are not in filming don't see that. But normally, you know, when you work with a camera, not on a GoPro, there you don't have it. But normally, you have save lines, you know. What does this mean? Because for example, when you also in your program, you know, at your software, when you write something in a text or so, and you see that by some YouTubers, then the text, it can happen that it is out of your window. When you watch it on your smartphone, on your television, it can happen that the last letter, for example, or the first letter is not in the picture, and you may think, hey, has this guy or this girl not watched? Why is this out? They have to watch. Yeah, they have watched. On their PC or on their smartphone it was in the picture. But the thing is, when you film and then other people watch it, some on television, that brand, that smartphone, that notebook, you know, that tablet, they are all different. And so it can happen that the letter is in the picture or it's outside, you know. But you have done it right, and when you check it out at your home, it is perfect, but not on many other monitors. And there is a save line, you know, and normally when you have a big camera, I only work with a save line. That means this is a line in the picture which is smaller, and all what is in there is normally 99% on everything in the world, it is correct, you know. And when you write or thumbnail, whatever, then you have this, you know. And now I don't have it anymore, and so, but I have experience that I can put it together. But it can happen. These are all small things and many more what makes a difference, you know. That's what it is. So now I have checked that I have forgotten the bag, but doesn't matter. What are my recommendations for street ball? It is the backpack what I use, a basketball backpack, and this is great, I tell you that. I show you. So that you can buy. You see I have the basketball in. We go a little bit to the sun. You make it that way that you see it. So here you have the net for the ball. Yeah, you can click it out, and really that holds the ball completely in. Yeah, and when you close it once again, wait, I make it other now. So, and when you close it, you know, you see that you can put this on, then it's a normal backpack. And when you put your ball in, really it does not fly out. It never happened once to me, and I have this backpack around 2 years now. 2 years, and you know how much we have played street ball. I take only this bag, I have never other one. And you see there is nothing falling out, which is very important, because when you go or more when you ride with a bicycle and that falls out is bad. But that never happened, and I had all balls in, you know. You see there is nothing what can happen. That works great. Here there is nothing damaged, and you know I took it everywhere. I drive into the mountains, into this court, that court, I put it on the ground, on the earth, wherever it is, it works. You have this, it is very light, and important, they are very soft, you know, when you have it on your shoulder, very nice, because there are others, you know, when you only have such a thing that is not fine, but this is really, really fine. You can hang it on, you can grab it here, this is also soft. You have a space for your water, you know, or for your thing, for such a normal thing. Perfect. Also one on the other side. And then you have in front there, here also you can fix it. That I think is also great. You know, I have often here tripod in, back then, you know, the long sticks and whatever. And here you have the first thing, which is great. Here you have two tools, you know, yeah, you will not see it now. And there I can put on my, you know, the visits card. This is always the front space for the handkerchiefs and such things. And then the big one, you know, there you have really enough space. And what is also great, you have here beside, wait, you have to see it, another one. And here I can put in documents or things which I have to save. I can close it here, and this space, you will not believe it, I had in there a bag with a big camera, with an MFD camera. The whole bag was in there, plus filters, you know, I had it in there. I had a stick in there, I had the GoPro, 2 GoPros in there, and an Instacam and a tripod, you know, all had space here. Then you cannot close it completely, but you know what I mean. That is really, really nice. And it also had here with a cable, yeah. You can also put out a cable for headphones, or how it's called, the head speakers, you know. And a USB cable, but that I don't use, you know. But it is a really nice bag, you know. And you see there is nothing damaged. And for street ball, this is gold worth, you know. So when you buy this, I will link it up, or I will give a link in where you can buy it, but I don't get something, you know. But really, that I have to tell you, this is to me perfect, because I had a lot of backpacks, and this was not expensive, you know. It costs around, oh, I don't know, it was 20, 25, I have to lie now, but it was not really expensive, 30, I don't know. But for that I use it almost every day, you know. And there is nothing damaged, you know. Really nice. Only there, because once I made it too fast and then it break out. Now I had made this thing in that I can still use it, you know. I had to make one time the correct length to put it together, and now it also works. But this is absolutely a recommendation. Very light, very fine. All has space, you know, you have all the space what you need, and that is great. And the second thing what I want to recommend, the other bag what I use, when I, you know, normally I go with 2 or 3 basketballs to the court, and there I have this blue bag, the 23 bag. 23 stands on, very light, you can put it together. And also there you have such things, but only those, the small ones, you know. So you can put it together, put it in there, and there you have space for 2 basketballs. 2, and you can close it. You can hang it on. I always have this complete, and the other one I had hang there, or I grab it. It is so light, perfect, and there is nothing damaged, you know. I had this always on my bicycle in front, and 2 balls by you in the lightest version, and you have in there a small space for your, how it is called, I don't know, wait, you have seen it before. There you have a small space for your money bag, you know, or for your cards, for the personal cards. You can click it in, you know, with this, you know. Also this damaged, you see. By me, I don't have the money for things. You see how that looks. It's all damaged, you know. But it is what it is. But there you have it also. I will link this bag. This is so great, you know. 2 years almost where I have those 2 things, and that for everyone who moves a lot with basketball is great. And so I can take 3 balls, lightweight, no problems, no tension here, perfect. And it is really cheap. The other thing, I think 15-20 euro around. So I think under 50 euro you get both of them, and I have it 2 years almost every day, perfect, you know. So that recommendation is absolutely great. Have a watch at this when it is still available. It was on Amazon. Perfect, really perfect. Yeah, and from that we make a view. So before at the park, that was so far away that you cannot watch it from here. That was behind the last houses. There we have trained. Now I traveled all with bicycle. I walked here. We went all those stairs up, and now I will go. Now I have to walk up here to go a little bit there, because there I have another thing what I have to film, and then I move back all things here, and then I take my bicycle around there, and then I drive to the airport court. This is out there, and then I make a whole round all again where I live. These are 45 minutes almost, and yeah, then we have done enough for the first training in 3 weeks. So from that we see us in the next video. So not until then. Wait, where's the light? You know, when you film you always have the light. That is always the important thing, but now it is too much, you know. This overlighting, maybe overlighting, I don't know. I have no control, you know. So we will see us in the next video. Until now, and ciao.